the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Brooks, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Aldama in at the power forward. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Markkanen a screen on Bane. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
He takes it in. Aldama gets the bucket.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Clarkson rips it home after the terrific move.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Puts the move on. No good off the back of the rim. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Out to Brooks, takes a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, and that one good from Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Morant looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clarkson against Bane. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Bane. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Back to Markkanen. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Then for the Grizzlies, Konchar's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Sexton kicks to Olynyk. Conley, the pass to Sexton. With the drive, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Conley against Jones. The dish to Adams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
There is a persistence about Steven Adams. Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
Jazz trail by 6. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thanks, David. This break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Kicks it to Beasley. He dishes it to Sexton. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Morant against Sexton. Morant, the bounce pass. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And Beasley has the ball here for Utah. 6-point game. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Morant reaches to Clark. No good that time.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Sexton. And the Jazz, another 3.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
This one for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for the Jazz. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Rudy Gay. Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Malik Beasley. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Pass to Aldama. They grab their own miss. Adams. That's tipped, and they get it back. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Utah leading. And here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Clarkson outside. Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. And he drives in. Great D that time from Bain. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
A different look for Utah. Vanderbilt's checked in for Gay. Markkanen comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Conley in for Sexton. And it's Morant missing. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brooks dishes to Adams. That one misses. And it's Utah the other way, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And Utah making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Here's Jones. The pass to Tillman. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. On the wing, Jones. Oh, good on the 3. Now, here's Markkanen. Defense right on him. Screen by Olynyk. Sinks the 3-pointer. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the deep.
And the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Utah's on defense. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. Now Conley, guarded by Morant. 5 on the clock. Conley kicks to Olynyk. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
1:49 left in the first half.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
To the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. This time out he had 14 points. Morant against Conley. Outside, Markkanen. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Olynyk can't hit. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Bane. Brooks outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Beasley, the pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks to Sexton. Beasley outside. Misses the 3. Tie game in Utah. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
You've got your elite teams, and on the other end, how should we put it? The victory challenge. So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one. That'll do it for our show today.
Second half of basketball. Upon us, we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then it's Morant, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. For the lead, that shot off the mark, and it's Utah the other way. Markkanen kicks to Conley. That one wide left. And for Memphis, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Morant. The dish to Adams. Over Conley. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Morant. Adams has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Memphis. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Jazz passing it around. Vanderbilt a screen on Bane. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And yes, it's good. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Clarkson for 3. Here's Markkanen. And another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Ja Morant. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group. that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Pass to Jones. Here's Aldama. Vanderbilt defending. Jones kicks to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Conley surveying the D. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Vanderbilt the pass to Olynyk. Outside Conley for the lead. Another miss by Utah. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Bain over Conley. And the Grizzlies get it back. Aldama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they... could get top value for their stars.
Conley against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones the pass to Tillman. Can't get it to fall. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And they take the lead. Conley's got 9.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Jones the pass to Tillman. Down low, trying to get something going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Gay outside. Sexton against Morant. There's the 3. The shot by Sexton, no good. Memphis trailing here.
2 minutes.
Pass to Aldama.
2 minutes.
Morant right side. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Beasley against Bain. Beasley kicks to Sexton. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And blocked by Bain. One-on-one fast break. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Sexton the pass to Gay. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Inside, here's Aldama. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Aldama's got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Morant against Sexton. And there's the pass to Beasley. And he dunks it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Sexton. No good on the shot. Morant with some nice D.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
Basket good.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Colin Sexton. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Malik Beasley. That's the group right now for Utah. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Picked by Clark. Jones with the bounce pass. Clark inside. Defended by Sexton. And that one's good by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They made a point of it.
Oh,
my goodness.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. Olynyk, a screen on Bane. Sexton, and he goes big with the dunk right over John Morant.
I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Here's Morant. Out to the right wing. Aldama passes to Morant. Count the basket and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. That's good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Here's Conley, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there. Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Driving inside. Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Tries yet again. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Clarkson with the ball. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Olynyk can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Morant passes to Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Passes it to Clarkson. Markkanen a screen on Bane. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And they double up Morant. Brooks with no one around. Second chance shot. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Memphis foul. Steven Adams. That's his first personal foul. Second.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
Utah calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bane. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Olynyk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Bane. Another miss by Utah. Memphis leading. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Clarkson against Bane. Shot from 6. And that one good from Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're ahead by 2. 1:32 left here in the 4th quarter. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Conchar comes in for Bane. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Morant, the bounce pass. Pass to Conchar. Offline with his 3. Utah trailing here. The pass to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Center stage with the game in the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
Morant left side. Here's Conchar. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Clarkson against Adams for 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Conley against Morant. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Got it.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Clarkson missing again.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Bain in for Conchal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Utah foul. Mike Conley. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Conley, and Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Here's Clarkson. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Vanderbilt. From downtown, Conley's shot is off. And an intentional foul right there.
Vanderbilt. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Sexton for 3, and no good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Ja Morant.